all you beautiful law school students. It's me, Leslie Jovanek here at lawschoolforvisuallearners.com. And this video, I want to provide you some encouragement. This is about law school life, mental, emotional health, motivation. I'm talking to you if you've experienced stress, strain, pressure, tension, bouts of crying, sleepless nights, depression. I could go on. We could literally turn this into a depression medication ad, but we're not. I'm here to give you some encouragement. As you know, if you don't know me, on my other full-time business, I provide emotional intelligence training and education, and I want to bring a little bit of that to you as a gift and of support from one friend to another, and give you some encouragement as you get through law school, no matter where you are, whether you're in first year and you're just stoked that you got in and you're just stoked that you're there, or if you're at the end, 3L or 4L in some situations and you're just over it, you're sober and all you want to do is pass the bar, or if you're preparing for the bar and you got a lot of money and a lot of investment put in, a lot of expectations and goals and maybe debt, wherever you are on the spectrum, I'm here to give you a little bit of support. So one of the things is I want to talk about is that you got to take care of your emotional or mental health during this time, and your physical health too. And I'll explain a few things. Let's just start with the mental health. The mental health issue is that you're reading a lot of stuff that's pretty ugly or conflicting, or, there's problems, whether it's social injustice or you're looking at murders or you're looking at, abuse of any kind or exploitation. You're thinking about and you're examining a lot of yucky things in life that people experience. And if you're an empathic person, an intuitive person, or sensitive person, that can invoke anxiety, panic attacks. I had a panic attack listening to a book about the Menendez brothers. Not about that, but about his time as a U.S. attorney. And he talks about the Menendez brothers and them murdering their parents. And I just had a panic attack in my car as I'm listening to this audiobook. And I had to stop and immediately recognize that I was having a panic attack because I was thinking about somebody murdering their parents. And that created this false assumption that the world is not safe. And so I had to get centered, really talk to myself, get myself out of that state of mind and into a state of, hey, I'm not actually really there. I'm here in this present moment. I was actually at a wine vineyard with my family having a nice time, but listening to that really upset me. So if you are like me, empathic, imaginative, sensitive, visual, thinking about these things and visualizing them can be upsetting. So take some time to ground yourself into your present reality, deal with your feelings. Some of these things might trigger some of your own traumas, some of your own experiences that are deeply embedded inside of you. This is your chance to deal with your feelings and all of the, personal stuff that you're going through. Because if you're going to be an attorney, whether you're going to be working in a courtroom or if you're going to be defending criminal clients or if you're going to be a judge or if you're going to be dealing with people in family divorce, abuse, whatever, you're going to have to be somebody who's mentally and emotionally centered and grounded. So that way you can be the source of calm for people who come to you for their problems, emotional, psychological, financial. So law school allow this to be your time to where you become, stronger, but also more at peace, centered, grounded, and serene. And like I said, you're going to be working on some stuff that's not really pretty. You're going to have to think about both sides and advocate for both sides, and try to be able to administer as best as you can some form of justice. So that's one of the things I want to talk about. Focus on your mental health. The other thing is guess what? Law school, the law, not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. You can I've written an article, you can put your best in, you can do your best. You can still get graded on a curve, just get thrown a C by a professor who looks at your paper for less than 10 minutes, not even 5, 8 minutes. And I know this for a fact because I saw my professor grading one of my papers in real time, when he sent his emails. And guess what? They're not going to give you the time. You're not going to get, fairly graded. You're not going to get respected. You're going to get yelled at by professors who are just in foul moods. And you have to be able to know that that's not your problem. That's not your karma. It's not your issue. You're just watching somebody project their mood, and it has nothing to do with you. No matter what you do, no matter how good you perform, you got to learn how to depersonalize other people's actions so that way you can keep your sense of sanity and autonomy and mental and emotional independence and keep going in your career. You always got to ask yourself what's important. Being the best at everything and getting all the recognition and the validation, or simply being at peace, knowing your worth, knowing what you got in, knowing what you're getting out of it, and, being okay with where you are in your process, mistakes and all. You need to be able to take that into consideration. The other thing is I want you to really focus on your mental health, your emotional health, but finally your physical health. One of the things was, as I realized, as you're seeing me with glasses for the first time, is that, when you're reading about 1,000 hours a year or more, you start, you read these little case books, they got the tiny little print, and you're squinting your eyes for 3 to 4 or 6 or 8 hours at a time. And that can really affect your cervical, the muscles on your head. If you actually take a moment to touch the muscles on your head, you might be actually sore. I get really sore here when I have a lot of mental tension. Massage your face, your head, feel your physical body, look for that tension. Let it go, release it. Do some things to get yourself moving. Go get an eye exam. I got an eye exam. I got these glasses on. Very light prescription. Boy, I can sure read a lot better and much more clearer. Lights are much better. And you get a little bit of relief that way. So get your eyes checked, check your muscles, acupuncture, massage, exercise, vitamins, nutrients, amazing amounts of sleep. Go see your doctors, chiropractors, whatever it is you need to do. Take care of yourself, because this is not even a marathon. It's just an endless journey, this called life. You're not trying to get to a certain point and then everything just kind of unleashes and lets go. Every day's got to be the best day of your life. And you can't do that if you're burning yourself out, if you're draining yourself, if you're exhausting yourself, if you're abusing, neglecting, not listening to your bodies and your signals. You can't do that. Every day's got to be the best day of your life, and you got to take care of yourself the best possible way that you know how. Let people love you. Let people nourish you. Let people feed you. Let people help you. Let people in. Let them listen. Get help. Be honest. Share what you got going on. Let it go. Journal. I got a journal. I write in my journal all my thoughts and feelings. I analyze what I'm feeling and thinking so I can get to the logical conclusion of what I'm feeling and thinking and create peace and resolution from within myself. But the most important thing I want to share to you, as you are a very busy, productive, hardworking law school student, is that you are a natural learner. You just got to figure out which ways to you are natural. For me, it's visual, kinesthetic, and spatial. That helps me, so it's made it a lot easier for me. You are a natural learner. You have been a natural learner since you were a baby. You can learn the law. You can do it. You can learn how to write exams. You can learn how to pass the bar. You can learn how to be a successful attorney. You are a natural learner. Tap into that. Meditate on that. The second thing is that I want you to restore your enthusiasm daily. You got into this legal studies pathway for a reason. There's something about it that gets you energized, enthusiastic, excited, passionate. Got to remember what that is. You might not be enthusiastic about legal research. You might not be enthusiastic about bar exam essays or MBEs. I'm definitely not an MBE person, but you know what? You got to figure out what it makes you feel enthusiastic. So doing those tasks feel worth it. Go into that, expand that, restore your enthusiasm. The next thing is that illuminate your own path, whatever it is that your life path is, which is extremely unique to you. Shine your light on it. Be yourself, be natural, be, illuminated, shine, be happy, and go your way. If you start going on somebody else's path, or you start doing things other people tell you to do, or woulda, shoulda, coulda stuff, it's not going to work out. Be grounded, be here today, and go on that path lightly, joyously, and knowing that you are on your right path. And if you're not on your right path, if you feel like you're doing something that isn't right for you, stop doing it. Do yourself a favor, stop doing it, and make those decisions that are going to be helpful and happy for you and your family, if you have children or a spouse or anybody who counts on you. And finally, most important thing, you are growing every single day. And one of the things that I realized about myself was that whenever I felt any kind of tension, that tension was being confused as frustration, and that frustration was being confused as a blockage. But what I was really, really trying to get at, what my spirit was trying to tell me is that I'm growing and I'm expanding every day. So guess what? Every single day, you're going to be doing things that you've never done before. That's right. Every single day, especially in law school and especially becoming an attorney, take the bar. All these things are brand new. You've never done them before. And so that's the reason why you feel so tense. You feel so frustrated. You feel like you're not making progress, but you are. You're a natural learner. You are naturally growing. You never stop growing. And because of that, you're doing something new every day. And you got to take stock in that every single day. When you're looking at material that looks like, Arabic or Chinese or French, and you're going, I don't understand this. Keep it simple, one day at a time, one thing at a time. You're learning something new every day. So be gentle and patient with yourself. And remember, I'm growing. I'm a natural learner. I'm doing something new every day. And because of that, I always make progress. Remember that you are always making progress, whether or not you realize it. So let go of all that tension, let go of all the frustration, let go of any blocks that you think you have. And remember that you are expanding, you are growing naturally and expanding in ways that you haven't even imagined yet. So give yourself some patience, some loving kindness and gentleness. And give yourself some breaks. 40 minutes off, 20 minutes on, whatever it is that you need, give it to yourself and don't max yourself out. For me, I had to learn to stop after about 4 hours. So I study in the morning, 40 minutes on, 20 minutes off. And I just do it until I feel like, okay, I've gotten a core body of subject area. And then I let it go. I do something else. And then I realized later on I have dreams. And then I'm reciting the law to myself in my dreams or remembering them. And so that's your symbol that your mind is processing that information. So give your mind some time to process everything you're taking in. Don't just cram. So I hope this video was helpful for you. This is just my emotional support video. Come back to it whenever you're feeling down, when your body's hurting, when you're aching, when you're tense, when you're scared, when you're worried, when you're afraid. All of those feelings, let them go. Come back here and receive my love, receive my encouragement, and embody that into your experience. And of course, always let your family and friends love you and take care of you. You are a special person in your own unique way, and I want you to know that. So thanks for joining me on this video of Law School for Visual Learners. We're here to dispel the myth that law school is hard and for the elite. It's fun, easy to learn, and I'm your friend on this journey. Take care of yourself and be well. Bye.